And we are live. Hello, everybody! Welcome to Friday with more Ratchet and Clank. We unfortunately did not pause at the right time, so we missed the hilarious scene that follows Alexis running the hoverboard race. But hey, the Bio-Obliterator is 2 games early, and Ratchet's been turned into a robot!
Hello.
That's pretty cool.
Hello there, fellow humans. I am Alexis Bot 12,000. Just join the collective robot consciousness already. It is quite good.
Only a smallish medium chance of side effects.
I came here to have a good time, and I am feeling so attacked right now. Alright. Now that we got that, I believe we can actually, like, leave this planet now.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that.
Wait.
There we go.
You've been hit with space grunge. PJK Blazer 97. Hey everyone, excited for June? I mean, it's like 60s outside for us, so no.
What's in June? Oh, I mean, like, we do know that there's a Bandai Hobby Showcase.
Oh yeah, that.
Coming up.
Crystal is curious what reference I have set up for Ann's Persona Awakening, since Nana Mizuki has at least 3 Magical Girl roles: Tsubasa Kazunari, Tsuboli, aka Kira Blossom, and Fate Testarossa. There's other ones too.
The rabbit hole goes derper.
The issue is just with the reference humor, copyright.
Mm-hmm.
Fair Death is right, June is also Pride Month.
Oh, yeah.
So what's on this planet?
The robot facility we need to infiltrate.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Core 2.
Or 2, Verada Niktos.
I was about to make that same reference.
Ah, but you do the punch. Oh, I got enough bolts.
So, it got into your head and went bad, so you locked it off with the wrist?
No, yeah, no, this.
I got some great bargains for you.
Oh yeah, Zappy Zap.
The Tesla Claw! Take my lightning, truckers!
Is that a reference to Tenacious D?
Yeah. The censored version of,
Pick of Destiny.
Yep.
I love that it's just the mustache with glasses.
Yeah. Beep boop, beep boop. Hello, I am human.
I am robots.
I mean, I am the Rubik's. I am the Rubik's Cube. I am Cubics for everyone. Oh, and
God, that show.
by the way,
Korean.
I just want to let you know, I lied.
Also, there's Vanessa and Black Clover for Nana rules. I've never seen Black Clover.
Oh, yeah, that's another shonen series.
Mainly because I was never at all interested in its premise. Yeah, I think for this one you have to jump up and immediately use the hollow guys when it's not looking. Yeah, it's already attacking you. Yeah, it goes, it marks in place, then you have to jump turn it off and jump over when it's not looking.
Right, so I'm gonna have to do this.
Mm-hmm. Wait for it.
Or just do that.
Or we just do that. Dear Crystal, Alexis is pulling up to Emperor Palpatine with the Tesla Claw.
Hello there. Unlimited power!
Now, she doesn't want all the unlimited power.
Don't I know? I mean, like, let's think about the benefits of me having ultimate power. World peace. Yes, totally, there be world peace. You can trust me, I'm Alexis. Secret Agent Clank.
Let's look for a few games yet. Wait. Go. Okay. Go around the corner. Again, never mind.
You'll have to destroy those sentry bots. Make sure they do not press the button.
Yeah, clearly that one's protected.
Yep. I'm just causing a little bit of mischief.
A little bit of mischief.
I think we've all learned from this Let's Play that I should be trusted with dangerous weapons. I mean,
No, we haven't.
What? Yeah, we have learned a valuable lesson in the power of teamwork in this rocket launcher I found. Listen, just give Alexis cool swords and dangerous weapons, everything will be fine. I won't.
This maybe we consider 3D printing you the Monados.
Oh, come on, what am I gonna do? Hit a button that's gonna cause a reset of the universe or something?
I'm not certain the history eraser button would be helpful in this situation. Oh god, that would actually be a Gadgetron gadget.
Yeah.
I mean, let's face it, they do it just to say they could.
Why did you guys make this? Because we wanted to.
Who would cast the Armageddon spell?
Okay. I'm not gonna name names, but somebody certainly did.
Pure Crystal, let's not get into a Star Wars rant against the sequels. Like, I avoided it. I avoided saying much about my opinion on them, but I'm one of those people that didn't like Episode 7. So, but yeah, Pure Crystals, I will at least state their comments. A lot of people I see say Rey from sequel movies with Mary Sue Thing should have been the Jedi. I don't think that Rey in Episode 7 was problem. It's the follow-ups and the fact that Finn got screwed out of being a Jedi when those were purportedly the original plan. For them both to be Jedi.
And it's now to do a slow walk.
Fair Death's question, with your P5 Royal reviews, we'll also be reviewing Persona 5 Strikers. I mentioned it a couple times in the review, it's going to be a Let's Play after that's done.
Yeah, I mean, like, let's not forget that classic Persona 5 Striker scene where they all, like, hold hands and say, "It's Persona 5 Striking time."
A Morbin joke?
Yes, it's Morbin time. That will never not be hilarious, and Sony so fell for that.
And then they took their revenge by what they did to Crunchyroll. And Funimation, and basically the entire anime industry.
Those monsters! Mom?
Brother.
You have done well.
His mother was a computer, his father was a time god.
These got freaky. When a motherboard and a father time bot, like, get together.
Sister.
Bradley Arts, was that a Xenoblade Chronicles reference? The Minatos? Yeah, I have 3D print files for 3 of them. Well, 4 of them.
However, there is one small obstacle.
Pyra, Mithra, Shulks, and,
Due to some
Noah's.
fate, it happens to occupy the galaxy's most perfect orbit. But no more. Behold, the Deplanetizer, the most powerful laser ever created. Soon,
So the first Emerald
Deplanetizer into place just above the planet's surface.
I'll get that to in a moment.
I will of
To
course
that in a
be on
moment.
hand to press the button that will blow this mudball to smithereens. No one will even miss it. See you then.
Emerald DC, so the first part of your Graces review, and while this one makes sense to do, I'm surprised you didn't go for Vesperia considering Yuri and Flynn fixed the Lelouch and Suzaku dynamic.
Is
1 second.
going to pay.
Excuse me?
It shouldn't have taken me this long to see it. Drek is going to find out what happens when you mess with my home. What are you smiling at?
This is the Ratchet I always knew was there.
Okay, if we're gonna do this, we need to get onto Drek's ship. Then we can find out where he set up that laser.
Okay, yeah, I was confirming the other one I had. Funny story, if I was going to continue doing reviewing, Vesperia would have been on the table. I was not aware of that, a dynamic of 2 characters in that mimics the Suzaku and Lelouch dynamic.
If you want to play it, I have the game.
No, I have it. That's why I went in there to confirm. It's like originally in my plans, if I was going to keep reviewing, was I was going to go through as many of the games that were parts of Project Cross Zone as I plausibly could, and Vesperia was featured in one of the Cross Zone games, so I would have needed to cover it. It means that it might be Let's Play fodder for the future, but that just not hard review for it.
There's only so much time in the world, and there's only so many desks that we can clone.
Oh, if only I had clones.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we spent our entire cloning budget for the year keeps going to John.
Riley, I thought you were cloning me because I keep suffering from Roshi.
If we did have clones, it would lead to a whole thing of, I'm not the clone, you're the clone.
Listen, you're all equals in my eyes.
That's right, John. I'm you, you're me, and this is a gun.
You know what the world really needs? We need 2 Lexis. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right?
Dear Crystal, your mother was a robo-hamster and your father smelt of oil berries.
Okay, that's good. Stupid.
Yeah, just Anytime you open a door, be in the disguise at this point.
So, are you saying I have to become a master of disguise?
No, you just need the one.
But will I ever be turtly enough for the Turtle Club?
No.
Turtle!
Not even as a joke. Seriously, why was that movie made?
Because God hates us. We have
Because
atheism.
Wayne's World was at one point popular.
That Wayne good world.
And by proxy, somebody thought that Dana Carvey was farting.
I mean, he is, but
Like, there was a specific period in time when he was funny.
Actually, I think, Alexis has heard of it. It's like Cure Crystal is saying, hey Alexis, I think you would enjoy the anime called Magical Girl Ore. It's very weird and a lot of gay/lesbian overtones in the series. Also transgender magical girls.
Oh, that sounds familiar. What was... Oh, like... was that on recently? I
remember seeing it as a manga. I didn't know it had gone to anime, if it has, or if Crystal was just referring to the manga.
Yeah. You know, okay, that was on me. I didn't realize there were doors there.
And you did it again.
Well, you know, you live and learn. And you're always hanging on the edge of tomorrow. And I can't exactly complete... It wouldn't be a, you know, a Ratchet and Clank stream if I didn't die a couple of times.
Release the Robo-Hounds.
No. Let the Hogs of War. Don't you need Dogs of War? They're both farm animals, Lana.
Can you jump balloon that? Okay, now while you're in here, disguise.
Hello. Hello there, fellow robots. Hello. Oh, I see how it is. You all will make... Idiots.
Another Alexis would risk causing a singularity from which no punch could escape.
A pungularity? Listen, we have learned today that rocket launchers are the solution and problem to all of life's problems.
Punduality Noir.
Punduality Noir, oh my god.
We still have to see that series.
Yeah, we do. There's so many things we have to watch.
Yeah. Your Crystal. This makes much sense as the time Bender disguised himself as a deadly bee weapon. Bees, my god.
Bender should have really seen himself. That robot must have been like, I trusted you.
You should have trusted Stalin more.
Must crush capitalism.
so many Robodogs. And when they least suspect it...
Wait for it. Stupid trusting robots. What happened to the robots in the other room? What other robots? There was only me.
They fell down some stairs.
It was Nerf or nothing.
They were designed after Ed 209.
Exactly.
Not Ed 209. Everybody hates that design.
Wait, I got a skill point? I don't know what I did.
I got through this entire section without getting hit.
Or an alarm getting hit, possibly.
Possibly. One or the other.
Either way, I am smart.
DJ Zoka, I forget will you be streaming more Ratchet and Clank games? The answer is yes, we'll be doing them on rotation. I did the 2016 version, Alexis did, Alexis is doing the original now. John is gonna do either Ratchet and Clank 2 or 3. You wouldn't hit a robot with glasses, would you? Of course not. Robots would not need glasses. Only logical. Seriously, what are they firing at?
I don't know.
Pure Crystal, Mikey Kelly does Ratchet, but James Earl Taylor is better. He is. It's like, I don't hate Mikey Kelly, but it's just I admittedly haven't heard him in a lot of stuff, but it's just something that's off, and I see the voice actor changes, well, just like trying to distance themselves from the asshole triumphant version of Ratchet that's here. At least you're actually getting a restock on missiles this time. Okay, he's coming around from the past. Who is this? Could this be the famed secret agent Twilight?
He would.
He did.
That sequence was pretty awesome.
Yeah. For those who haven't seen it, those who don't know, Spy Family Code White was funny.
It was like what you would expect from their first outing from a first Spy Family, but that's not a bad thing.
It's like it had the proper spirit of the series.
Yep. I think we did that just so I could actually like cross without getting annihilated. Yeah, see that?
Yeah. Otherwise, we would have been fighting the blast constantly.
Mm-hmm.
Ancient fights, did they need to? Because honestly, from what I played the remake, Ratchet was kind of bland compared to this game. Yeah, that's the legitimate complaint of the 2016 version, simply because it was nerfed to fit the plotting of the game, meaning Hollywood nonsense. So they couldn't, like, do a lot of the, you know, more extreme social commentary and character beats that the original had, which admittedly they needed to tone down in the original versus the sequel, where they more defined Ratchet's character. But yeah, I don't think the remake is bad. It's obviously just, you know, Quark's own mental rejiggering of these events.
Uh-oh.
You get a smack that instant infobot.
Tonight on Blind TV, the event you have all been waiting for, the total
Seriously, Drek has that asshole ponytail.
Witness the power,
Yeah.
the
The kind of you saw all the time in like late 80s and early 90s movies. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Chairman Drek, as he puts
Like,
the
I've got the ponytail still, but I
big
usually try to keep it loose whenever I'm not at work, and I don't have, you know, the issue isn't just the ponytail, it's the,
Now we know where he is.
the slick back hair cream plus the ponytail. Bradley Harris, saying Spy Family is funny is like saying Suzaku is a terrible person. Yeah, but my point with that is, like, people have accused Ichiro Okuchi of being unable to write a bunch of just varying things, and Spy Family, which was written by Okuchi, kind of works to disprove that. Obviously, with input from Spy Family's actual creator, to be fair. But still. Golengaro, do you know that Alejandro Saab made a full-length version of VR? No, I was not aware that Kagi Films did that. HG Fights, I just want to say about Code White, not any spoilers, but I was having a real problem making out the subs in the cinema because they blend in. Yeah, again, that's another thing that's, you should all know by now that that's a recurring complaint I have with any form of subtitles that are made. If you're going to put them on top of white text, or if anything was going to have white text is primarily around it, then your text needs to be of a color where that's not going to interfere, or it needs to have a thick black border. The text files are specifically something you program in, so there's no reason not to have that. I don't know what it is with, like, media since, like, the PS3 days where companies just cannot properly do text overlays. Hell, there's missing dialogue in Persona 5 where that wasn't done. And this is for cutscene stuff. Emerald DC, I think you mentioned this in an earlier live stream, but since Phantom Network has an English patch, are you going to check it out on your own time? I know it's not getting it, or you're just glad it got an English patch. I know Midnight W, a former Toku fan subber who's been a big part of that recovery project, did a lot for that translation, so possibly? I think that's their username. Midnight W, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Might be off.
Also, rest in peace, Yellow Racer.
Yeah. For those who don't know, Car Ranger's Yellow Ranger recently died from cancer.
Yeah, and she's only 46 too. Like that, like. That sucks. I'm not sure where this thing is going, but I'm gonna find out.
Met this lap.
I'm just doing that on purpose.
Bradley Harris remembers a cutscene during Joker's Awakening where Ryuji says, "I don't want to die," and there was no subtitle overlays for it. Oh no, it's worse. It involved in Kutaba's Awakening, where there is storyline concluding dialogue for that chapter of the game, where since it's in a cutscene, it's not subtitled, period. And I mean by in-engine cutscene. I actually had to sub it myself. And I call that out when I get to that section of the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The Joker fire sequence.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 lines there that have no subtitles.
What did you say?
I will live. Fire.
Oh.
Yeah. You can't control me, I will live. Fire. Yeah, it's kind of important.
Yeah, that's like... That's like, easily... That's like character-defining stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Showing Futaba's, like, growth from, like, isolating herself and then, like, moving past her pain and stuff.
It's defining her rebellion.
Yeah.
That she's not gonna let that specter of wrath control her life.
Yeah. It's also like the same energy as Commander War. Fire.
Yeah. And of course, English dub of the game, you got no problems, but for anyone who wants to actually listen to it with the Japanese audio on, you get shafted. And this is not something that should not be happening with modern media anymore. It's like, we're paid to do a job, you didn't do it. Emerald DC, it's weird they didn't fix that in the Royal Edition. They didn't fix a lot of problem dialogue in the Royal Edition. Hell, in the Royal Edition, it still says... Futaba's calling card still says that her sin is sloth, when that was a English localization change. One that completely changes the context of the game, even though everywhere else in Futaba's palace it says it's invoking wrath, not sloth. Like... Did 2 separate people write the translation for that? Because there's no other way in which that makes any sense. Or did someone come in to punch up the dialogue and not see what was actually being done? It's like, I have a lot of issues with the localization of Persona 5, the Persona 5 games in general. I call it a bunch of them. Like, some of them are, of course, just agree to disagree kind of things. Others are, you completely change the context of the game, and this is not how the translation is supposed to be done.
What is that?
It is a code bot. It kind of looks like a walking battery, which, considering there are living batteries in later games...
Yeah.
Bradley Harris, isn't Sloth represented by Mementos and P5? Yes. Yes, it is.
So, yeah, that's one of those...
Again, major screw-up. And it's only there like that because of unnecessary localization changes. In the calling card, in the Japanese version, if you listen to the game with Japanese audio, they never specify what Futaba's sin is because the Phantom Thieves themselves don't know until they get to the Palace Ruler. Because the Palace Ruler of Futaba's palace is not Futaba herself. And again, I go over this in the actual Persona 5 reviews that are starting releasing tomorrow. Pure Crystal, Naughty Dog actually helped out with the production of this game. I thought that was a misnomer. Like, they shared code work between the companies, and some of that got into this or one of the sequel games.
We're now back at Planet Belden.
Full circle.
「 Planet Belden. 」 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 Planet Belden. It's the final countdown.
I got some great bargains for you today.
At least the ammo is
That's a real
relatively
beauty.
cheap at this point. Granted, only using one gun.
I wonder what the Codebot actually does.
Your question, I can tell because the crate sounds exactly like Crash Bandicoot games. They could have just gotten the same sound files. It does happen.
You ever know what the Codebot does?
The Codebot is an item in Ratchet and Clank. It is a small robot which allows Ratchet to open Invincible vaults, of which only one is present in the game on Planet 4-2. Throwing the Codebot into the vault on the side of the door allowed Ratchet to obtain a gold bolt inside.
That's it?
Yes,
That's all it does?
gives you a gold bolt, yes.
So all that shocking tunnel nonsense was just for one collection.
Yep. First game syndrome. Golengaro, speaking of Persona, you guys going to check out Metaphor when it comes out? I've never heard of that.
It's one of Atlus's new games. It has like a similar DNA to Persona.
So just the Shin Megami Tensei Persona developer Bourgeois in general.
Yeah, but it seems like it's going for its own thing, and people are excited about it. So we'll see.
I mean, we've got teasers of Persona 6. We've got teasers of Persona 6 coming up, so everybody's just happy.
Like, and apparently Persona 6's main color scheme is going to be green.
Terra, speaking of her topic, who do you guys ship her with? I tend to ship her with Haru. I'm gonna leave that speak for itself in the review.
Yeah. We can all agree that she deserves head pass, right?
Yes.
Like, that's like a non-negotiable thing.
She's the little sister character.
Yeah.
For good and for bad. I just don't get people who hate on her.
How could you, though?
People misunderstanding the story because of the dub, possibly. Granted, I know there are some people who think that she was both med-jed, so, and I call that out in the review, so who knows at this point.
Is it just really a case of people don't know how to freaking read?
Media literacy is a constant problem. How many parts in your Persona 5 review? Including the world content, 9.
I can't believe I just did that.
Alas, if only could destroy the drop ships before they drop their payload. Dear Crystal, in the baby Plucky voice, Alexis fell down the hole. It could find, given that 5-hour P4 review run for its money. Funny story. Funny story.
This is even to go even further beyond.
This is to go even further beyond. Yeah, I think the only review series that's not going to crack the 10-hour mark by the completion of it is the Grace's reviews.
Oh, we got one of these guys.
Yep. Hang on. Ratchet and Clank 1. What's the gadget called?
The Trespasser?
Belden. Trespasser Solutions. That's the wrong game. Where is it? Okay, yeah, this is the right one.
Alright, let's go.
Okay.
On the outer circle.
Outer ring. The... You want them at 1 and 11.
Okay, so...
Left 4. Sorry. That's right, that's right. So, completely opposite of where you had it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There, one less, sorry, I meant 3.
Like that?
Yeah. Trying to figure out. Center ring?
Or like the very center ring?
Yeah, center ring. No, sorry, middle ring of those 3. Rotate it fully around. 180.
So, okay.
Yeah. And then from there, I think you just need to rotate that 1 to the... Yes. But yeah, with the Persona 5 reviews, be prepared for me to call out three things in equal values of intent to just call out. Atlas's bad decision making, the localization, and fandom idiocy.
Because let's be real, like Atlas can be their own worst enemy at times.
Yeah. I also have a few comments about the wiki, and that's not exactly hostility towards the people who run or contribute to the Persona wiki. I don't, because conflict of interest. But there's a bunch of things they just did not include about the game, and that kind of gets annoying. Like, maybe it's just people didn't see it even though it's said to happen, or they just didn't think it was relevant, or I don't know. But the wiki is missing some things. That's basically my point. Good Crystal. Morgana needs hugs. No, he doesn't.
Listen, if we're talking about like mascot characters that like help define the roles that help define the themes of their story, I guess trumps all of them.
Yeah.
Look,
Fair Death question, would you be interested in doing a live stream or let's play of the homeworld series of RTS games? I like all of one RTS franchise, that's StarCraft. Technically, I played a few of the Warcraft RTSs way back when, you know, it didn't require DOSBox to run them. But I haven't gotten to those in, like, 20-ish years. Over 20-ish years. What's 25? God. Bradley Ayers, the meme is that half the Persona fandom has not touched a Persona game is sadly very accurate, hence the fandom idiocy. Yep, kinda why I call it out. How Alexis joined in on us on joined in on one in part 1 that we had to just regurgitate because it kind of sets the stage for a bunch of our commentary on Persona 5.
So yeah, that's right. Tune in for part 1 of the Persona 5 review, starring me.
Awkwardly reading from a script.
Hey, I haven't done it on camera in a while. At least in a scripted sense, it's different.
Fair.
Scripted content's a much different beast than like live stream commentary, where
It's off the cuff, yeah.
yeah.
Here, first, have you tried SD Gundam 2 Generation series before? We have Cross Rays, we never got around to playing it. It's in our backlog, we're gonna focus on it once I'm done with stuff. Or possibly if I need to go on medical leave because of the issues with my knee.
So you're saying you used to be an Amazon worker?
Until I took surgery to the knee, yes. Okay, the lasers that are at 7 and 9 need to go to 10 and 12.
No.
By clock faces. So it's up, it's, clockwise 3.
This outer ring?
Yeah, outer ring.
So, right?
I believe that's right, yes.
So, 1?
That's the other way.
1, 2, 3. Like
Yes.
that?
Yeah. Inner ring, they need to be at 1 and 9 on a clock face. They're currently at 4 and 8. Treat the top as 12. Yes.
Like that?
Yep. And then inner ring needs to be at have the 2 lasers
Yeah.
be at 1 and 11. Yes. Bradley Harris, speaking of fandom idiocy, spend some time in the Kamen subreddit and you'll see some truly brain-dead takes.
Oh, that,
Oh god.
Oh god, if you really want to, like, lose faith in humanity, like, go to any Reddit forum for a popular series. You will...
It's like the mini-plo Reddit is fine, for the most part. There are some idiots that ask repetitive questions, but that's about it.
But then you, like, oh, but that's brain-dead takes.
Yeah. It's like, there's a reason I would often have difficulty with my research for those videos, because often, like, it'd be difficult to tell what was fanon and what was actually properly cited. It's like, a lot of the stuff I brought up was according to patterns of behavior. And, you know, crediting people where credit is due on a lot of stuff.
So, like, if you miss anything, then it's, like, not for any fault of your own, it's just, that's how sparse the information can be at times.
Yeah. It's accurate stuff. Pure Crystal, you think that's bad? There's a section in the Fate fandom where they said everything is connected to Fate, even stuff like Mickey Mouse.
What?
That makes more sense for Kingdom Hearts, not necessarily Fate.
Yes,
Unless they just want to go empower stuff like Kaleidoscope.
Oh, God.
Stupid immoral vampire Seltrish. You know what this game needs?
What?
A gun that works underwater.
Man, if only there was such a thing.
Transform into Giant Clank.
Transformers. Look at Ratchet on his back.
Oh, I sus. Is that a spider? Get it off. It would be funny if, like, this takes so much of a processor load that Clank actually turns stupid in these moments.
It's like, hey everybody, how's it going? I squish you ants. I squish.
Oh, Terror Death asks a loaded question. Speaking of fate, favorite servant.
Why?
Hard mode. You cannot say Medea. No, sorry, not Medea, Medusa.
Archer.
Pure Crystal. One of them, the weapons in the later games is called the Sheepinator. What did Dr. Duke make it? No, this was before Doofenshmirtz Sequel Incorporated was incorporated.
Yeah, no, but like, think about it. If Archer was my servant, unlimited blade work, so there's plenty of stabbing potential. He cooks, he cleans, he protects. I just have to make sure he doesn't stab me in the back, and that's it.
Cleanse versus Snark.
Exactly! It'd be a perfect comedy duo. In fact, can you imagine me if I learned the art of the snark?
Hey! What the?
Imbeciles! After all the trouble you've gone through, you're about to die right where you started. It's so poetic.
This is it, Clank. Let's get him.
You might have been useful to me after all. Too bad you chose the wrong side.
Uh-oh.
Took the platform power away.
Aww.
Terror of Death, which version of Archer?
Stay Night version. You know, like when he's like, you know, he's on that Death Wish streak, but like there's a chance I could save him. I could fix him. Uh-oh. Oh my god, Planet.
We knew that was gonna happen. Let's face it, we knew that was gonna happen.
Oh my god! That just... Are you like... I'm not even upset, it's just...
You keep doing it.
It's funny! Alright, round two. The real enemy of this game for me has been gravity.
Well, you and Sandra Bullock.
Wait, oh my god. I've made enemies with Sandra... No, not again!
That was Sandra Bullock in the movie Gravity,
I
right?
think so.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Yeah, that was Sandra Bullock. And that movie was 11 years ago. Gravity.
Hey, Alexis, remember, gravity is real. It is... So I'm just gonna make a supercut of all the times I've died on this section and I won't be mad. I've done it to my... that will be entirely my fault.
Terror Death is now asking what about my favorite servant. Thing is, I'm vanilla when it comes to the Fate series, in that I've only really engaged with Stay Night and some of its, like, side material, so I've not got the Grand Order lexicon of servants in my head. It's basically just the base 7, and honestly, I'm Vanilla Saber.
I mean, okay, to be fair, she is the king of knights. Like, I have to kind of, like, she's cute. She's badass.
Like, I like the story potential of Medea and Medusa. Hercules is just, like,
You're asking.
angry dad.
Yeah.
Cuchulainn he's so unlucky. And I find more interested in the potentials of the Bazette connection in the spin-offs that actually acknowledge that Bazette is a thing. So, yeah, I'm Vanilla Saber.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
Toku. Wow, guess Ratchet's soul is weighed down by gravity.
Oh my god, really? Oh, you kidding me? No!
Bradley,
You cursed me! You cursed me, you jerk! Why? Why?
Bradley Harris, Alexis, you need to stay calm and understand the gravity.
No! No! I brought this upon myself.
Yes, you cursed us upon.
I've done my job. I've done my job.
You've dragged us all into the singularity.
Oh gosh. Like, platforming and final bosses, like, aren't my specialty.
Sir Crystal, this is the equivalent of a sports fan saying we want this team because it's a jinx. And Ratchet's gonna have problems getting real estate in this planet.
Don't worry, if we wish upon the magic Dragon Balls, everything will be fine.
Dragon Balls don't exist in this universe.
The Dragon Balls will save us. Woo! Man, good thing I did that all in one try.
So it has come to this. Once I step on this ignition switch, a countdown will commence. The end of which signals the destruction of your pitiful world.
There must be another way to make a home for your
Yeah, put on the other side of the
You
planet,
think
of the
that's
sun.
what this is about? Who do you think polluted our last world? I did. This is about one thing and one thing only.
Look at all that text.
And lots of it. You see, I've been paid for every square inch of my new world. Once the inhabitants move in, I will begin polluting this world as well. Then the
What
whole
an
thing
evil
starts
a-hole.
all over again. Ah, brilliant.
Why, you evil little...
Save it, Clank. We have to stop that timer.
Power slam that button to terminate the countdown. To power slam, jump and press the R1 button.
And then just a matter of attack each group attacking the button. Crystal, no. She's not getting the gravity of the situation.
But I brought this upon myself.
And you're going to carry that weight.
I'm surprised not one single person's brought up a JoJo reference with me with gravity.
Ratchet?
What's up?
Care of death.
You know,
Oh god, real estate is
this time
evil.
I am thinking what you're
Yeah! You think? Alright. I can't possibly screw this up.
Just as you said it.
This can't be good.
And maybe you shouldn't have done that instead of doing that. Alexis, you know what you
That
need?
was close.
You need the I Hate Takagaki cover of
Clank,
Defying Gravity.
You can pull us up now.
The servos in my arm appear to be broken.
Broken? As in, fall to our deaths broken?
Yes.
Yes.
That was close. Thanks.
My arm appears to be badly damaged.
Ah, you'll be all right. Hey, tin can! Where do you think you're going? We, still need to fix that arm.
Thus, the day was served.
And credits in alphabetical order.
Wow.
Alphabetical by last name
I'm
order.
so happy I beat that final boss without any hiccups whatsoever. I totally did that flawlessly.
Doubt.
There is no video evidence of me screwing up majorly in any way, shape, or form.
Doubt.
There just needs to be a supercut of all the times I died in hilarious ways in this playthrough.
Here, Crystal, why is Gundam the 8th MS team stuck on Hulu? No idea. Possibly rights issues.
Yeah, but it's
Or
just
licensing.
Yeah. Licensing and rights and all that stuff is just weird, you know?
It's a mess. Fear of death, and the second greatest friendship in the universe is born!
The first? What was the first?
That's a good question.
Was it when chocolate met peanut butter to form the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup?
I don't know.
Was it when Harry met Sally?
No.
Yeah, like it's a very like Ratchet and Clank is a very rough game, but you can see
There's a lot of passion and ideas there. It's just
Yeah.
like, from what we know of the game's development now, thanks to the Golden Bolt's retrospective on it, it's definitely crushed by crunch in some areas.
And like I feel like the later games and how they introduce that level up mechanic with the weapons and stuff gives you more an incentive to try out.
Ooh,
like,
Mona Marshall.
oh yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, gives you an incentive.
Neil Flynn. Oh yeah, there it is, Naughty Dog.
Yeah.
Using engine. Like, engine supplied by, they didn't actually work on it. Character, Jack and Daxter is the first greatest friendship.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I never played any Jack and Daxter games.
I had the first
Do you
one.
have a problem with unwanted hair? Is painful itching in your nether regions causing you undue embarrassment? Do you just plain stink? Then you need this, the Gadgetron Personal Hygienator. Hi, I'm Steve McQuark, and this little baby can take care of any grooming needs that are just too much trouble for you to handle yourself. Allow me to demonstrate. Yeah. Ow. Oh, mommy.
Turn it off! Turn it off!
Got 8 of 40 gold bolts, 0 out of 10 gold weapons, 4 of 30 skill points.
Alright. So, what now?
I think we can call it early.
Yeah.
It's like, it surprisingly took us another hour.
So, like, I mean, like, time warp to before we defeated Trek or start new game?
I mean, there's still stuff to collect, and we can always just, like, go and, new game plus it later.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hit X.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Yeah. Yeah. Emerald DC, the final question of the stream. If Bandai Namco did bring back the IMAC games, do you guys want a remaster or a remake? A remake might be hard to do as they might remove some elements. If I remember from one of Hiroshi Matsuyama's Q&As, they don't necessarily have all the files to the original IMAC games anymore, just due to the period in which it was developed, so they'd have to ground up remake it.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they just finally went at the master files and tried to just create an emulator for the interface of all 4 games to work together, which admittedly can be done pretty easily these days. It's just a matter of, them getting commissioned. So, might just be better to put it in a collection with an emulator ROM system to make it playable across platform. Otherwise, like, it'd be a bigger time and financial investment to do a full remake, which not necessarily against.
Yeah. But I think those games definitely need to be, are another in the series of, this should be on modern platforms simply for preservation's sake.
Yeah, and it should have been done a long time ago.
Yeah, like, I mean, we have our thoughts on the Xenosaga games, but the fact that they are PS2 locked.
And another example, Dot Quarantine and Xenosaga 3 being 2 of the most expensive to obtain PS2 games out there, simply because they're the last in a storyline.
Yeah, like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Alright,
so that does it for tonight, guys. Thank you for coming by. We'll figure out what we're going to do next week. We might just go back to Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Oh, Uno.
Oh, no.
Yes. Let's Uno.